guys, how are you today? Hey guys, how are you? How are you? So excited to see you guys. I hope all is well. That's me. So I hope all is well with you guys. That's me too. I just want to tell you guys I miss y'all. I absolutely miss y'all. I hope y'all checked out the last video this past Tuesday. Every Tuesday and Thursday, you will be receiving videos from me, recorded videos. You receive me, and you will receive random lives like you're receiving now. I'm on my way to a big grand opening here, the Legacy Center, with the Morrisons. If you follow the Morrisons on Instagram, husbands in real estate. His wife is a actress, so I'm going to that right now because they're in Atlanta and I'm going to support my own. So I'm going there, but I just want to come on and answer any questions or concerns that you may have. Like I said, I hope you watched the last video. If you haven't, please go back. I gave a lot of updates on that video, what to expect this year, what you're going to see, what I'm going to do, things of that nature. I do want to give you guys the update. If you need anything from me, if you're looking for any videos, or you got any questions, I'm sorry, not videos. If you're looking for any like basic information, like frequently asked questions, or if you got to ask me a question, you just got a question you want to ask me. If you want to book a session, if you want any products from me, any courses, any books, anything you want from me, go to my website, www.stdlifecoach.com. Everything's there. If you're looking to join the free support group for women, it's there. If you want to join the free support group in Atlanta, it's there. Also, you guys know that I am doing the Overcoming Gathering Tour again. You do not want to miss it. I'm doing it again. I'm going to New Orleans first, then I'm going to New York, then I'm going to Washington D.C., then I'm going to Chicago, and then I'm coming back to Atlanta. Now, I'm probably going to go to other places, so I will have a lot of pop-up meetups, but these are the 5 places I will be going to this year. You do not want to miss it. You can get your ticket now. You can go to my website, www.stdlifecoach.com. Soon as you pop up on my page, it'll pop up, and it'll take you to the Eventbrite to buy your ticket, which is only $75 for a one-day event for 3 hours. You'll meet me and other overcomers. We're gonna have food. We're gonna be in a private location, a condo or a house, one or the other, depending on my location. So it's gonna be really exclusive. We're gonna have a good time. If you attended last year, you already know how I get down, so you do not want to miss it if you want to come again. So I'm super excited about it, guys. Don't miss it. Get your tickets. The tour starts in it starts in May. So it's from May to September. So it's going to be a summer in New York and all that stuff like that. I'm sorry. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, I don't do color. Come on, Lauren. Yeah, so I don't do cold, so that's why I'm doing it in the winter. I'm doing it in the summertime. So make sure you get your tickets. Once again, www.stdlifecoach.com, and it'll pop up right there. It's important to know the dates on it, and the dates are also on the Eventbrite, so you can pick the date that you want to attend to that event. So if you have any questions, let's go. Thank you for having me. You're welcome, sweetie pie. HSV. Well, you removed the question, sweetie. I was going to answer your question. You removed it. If you got a question, leave a question so I can read it. If you take it off, I can't read it. I can't see it, especially if you retrieve it. So if you have any questions, I'll hit them. Maryland one. Yay, brother! Good to meet you. I'm excited. I'm super excited. Y'all make sure y'all get y'all tickets. I am promoting early. And I know it's going to sell out, so I don't want y'all to miss it. I don't. I want to meet the people that support me the most. Like, I really do. I want y'all to support me the most. Be careful driving. Oh, yeah, I got my thing up here. I don't have my hands touching it. It's right in my face. So thank you. HSV1 can't be transmitted through genital herpes, right? No. Both types can be transmitted orally or genitally. Both. Most people who have genital herpes have type 1. That's not true. Those types don't matter. Don't get caught up in the types. That's what they use as identifiers. They came up with it in 1967. So this is very old. They came up with that. But it doesn't make a difference. Herpes is contracted through skin-to-skin contact with the outbreak site. Whatever that outbreak site, if it's oral, if it's genital, it's on your thighs, on your back, wherever your hands, that's it. Can die eliminated. I don't believe, the thing about it is I'm not going to say that. It's no proof. Now, what I know the diet can do, it can get you a place where the virus goes into a dormant state. I'm going to tell you that. Because a lot of people are saying it's curing it. And I do believe it's a cure out here. Now, it's not proven by the FDA. So I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, yeah, it's a cure, blah, 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 blah. No, number one, I know what I do. I'm like a medical professional. So I'm not going to promote anybody out here saying that they're curing anything. I'm not going to do that. But I am going to tell you, I am more on the holistic side. I know for a fact that food place where your numbers decrease, which is your antibodies. And if anybody know, our STD testing is based off antibodies. Okay, it's not based off blood, it's not based off DNA of the virus, it's based off of antibodies. As we know, any virus, when our body's trying to fight it off, it creates antibodies. So antibody count do this. It goes up and down, up and down, up and down, okay? It goes absolutely up and down. And with that being said, our test for herpes is not accurate, period. I'm going to say that. That test is bullcrap. 1 minute it say you have herpes and 1 minute it's not. So I know about Christian and all this stuff. I'm not knocking him. I'm so proud of him and everybody who's out here promoting y'all eating healthy because you need to. And you will see a difference because since I changed my diet, I'm not having outbreaks like that. Okay, so it will get you to that state, but our testing is not accurate. Okay, I'm going to tell you that. I'm not a liar. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't know what these guys telling you, whatever. I live with the virus for 10 years. I know many professionals. These tests are not accurate. I'm in the field. I work with, all of that stuff. I'm trying to tell y'all. I paid crazy money for that test. I'm telling you, them tests ain't cheap either. So I really want you guys to understand. People are telling you can cure it, but they're going based off an inaccurate test. So I don't even want you to get caught up like that. I love y'all enough. I don't want y'all to get caught up like that. I don't. So I'm not saying it don't exist, but I am saying that it's very important that you know, if you eat a certain way, if you get to an alkaline state, that means if you're eating plant-based, your diet is very clean, you're going to reduce outbreaks. It's no ifs, ands, buts about it. I can contest to it. I'm going to contest to what I know is true. Okay? So I'll tell you that. Cured, I don't know about that part. And I'm not going to say that because once again, like I said, I consider myself a medical professional and I'm still going to abide by the CDC. I'm still going to abide by the FDA. Until I see it myself, until I do it myself, until I'm not going to promote it. I'm just going to say that. I'm not going to promote what everybody can't do. Because everybody can't afford it. Everybody can't do anything like that. So, and I'm not going to lie, with some of these guys, they want you to do herbs and things like that. And everybody's budget is not as friendly as others. Or, their life, expenses are just different. So I'll tell you, if you really want to see a difference, and I can tell you how to eat healthy for dumb cheap. And things like that, I can teach you how to eat. I ain't giving you on the herbs. You can follow them on that, but I can tell you how to eat for real cheap, real healthy. And I mean a plant-based lifestyle, and you will see a difference. You will see a difference in your body, okay? Do you have a video on watching out for predators who prey on those seeking a cure? No, but you know what? That is a good video. I'm going to have to do a little bit more research because, number one, I'm a person where y'all are grown. And since y'all grown, use your discernment. Nobody have to tell you if you feel like it is a trap. Nobody got to tell you if it don't feel right. Use your gut. Use your intuition. God gave us intuition for a reason. Use it. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't your mama. I shouldn't have to tell you that this person trying to steal your money. I'm just trying to tell you the truth. Nobody got to tell you that. If you feel like it's a scam, chances are it's a scam. I'm a strong believer. Don't be buying nothing from another country. You ain't never been to that country. Okay, I'm not always against it, but if that person's shady, if they got a weird way to contact them, if they don't have no websites, if they ain't got no consistency of how long they've been around. So, for example, you got a couple of people who've been on Instagram, not Instagram and YouTube, who are consistent. You constantly see them. They're giving you testimonials, things like that. You need to watch them for a long time. Same way that y'all don't watch me for a long time and y'all know I ain't no fraud. You gotta watch people, because there's some people out here who are frauds, and I do not want you guys losing all this money. And number two, anything you do take time, and you must be dedicated. You can't expect anything you do to just happen all of a sudden and you get these results. Don't live that lifestyle. Nobody who had any type of virus or cure or cancer cured it in a day. That's not realistic. If you know anybody who had breast cancer, pancreatic cancer, colon cancer, anybody who did anything, it took them months. It took them months because they got to change their mindset, number one. And then number two, they got to change their eating patterns. And that's not easy to do when you're used to eating whatever you want. So just forewarn, I don't want y'all to get caught up in that it's going to happen overnight, dumb. It's not. Whatever you do is going to require some dedication, and you're going to have to remain with this lifestyle. Can't start and stop. That don't work like that. No stopping and going. Okay? No stopping and going. Any other questions? I don't want to be on here too long today, y'all. I got some other things to do. All right? I will have the chat with you soon. Absolutely. Go to my website, www.stdlifecoach.com. Any questions, or you want to set up a session, you can do everything there. Okay? Yeah, I took a while to get here. It's getting to take a while to get out. What you mean get out? Get out of what? It took a while to get out. What you mean? I'm confused. My whole thing is y'all gonna talk to me. I need y'all to be what y'all saying. Not saying that you're saying anything wrong. I just want to understand so I can give you the proper insight or the proper response. Thinking. What you mean you thinking? What you thinking about, bro? What you thinking about, brother? Oh, that's a boarded out house. Okay, y'all. So I got some couple of things that I want to do before I go to this event. So a couple of more questions, and then we're gonna go because your girl is busy. But I wanted to come on and talk to y'all real quick. So any other questions? We're gonna jump off here at in 15 minutes. We're about 12 minutes now. New mindset on HSV. What you mean new mindset? What you mean by new mindset? Now, things I want to tell y'all, my whole thing for this year is truly to teach us that STDs and STIs are not human beings. It's a simple virus. It's a simple bacteria infection. We have to get out of our mind that we are STDs and STIs. We got to get out of our mind that we're a bacteria and a virus. You are not such. It's not such. You're not that. But sadly to say, what I'm learning is the information about STDs, STIs is so skewed. It's so wrong. It's so off the wall. It's just not right. And since it's not right, when you end up contracting an STD, you automatically feel hopeless. You automatically feel like your life is over. You feel like, you lose your self-confidence. You feel like your love life is over. You feel nasty. You feel disgusting. But that is just our outlook on STDs, and you're a nasty person. It's nothing nasty. Because at the end of the day, anytime in your life, if you're ever sexually active consensual, if you're doing any type of intimacy, and that's kissing, family, whatever, rape or molestation, a STD is possible. And I think that's what we need to understand. That STD is possible with any of those situations. Period. It doesn't matter if it's your first time. It doesn't mean if you don't did it 1,000 times. At the end of the day, you're always at risk. Always. And if you don't ask the proper questions or get the proper testing, or make sure your partner's on your same education level, then you're always at risk. So I really want us to understand that we're not STDs, we're not STIs, we're not a virus, we're not a bacteria. You are whoever God calls you to be, whatever your name is. That's who you are. It's not hopeless, and it doesn't define you. Absolutely not. I'm the bomb. You the bomb. Everybody on there, everybody who's watching this live, you are who you are. God has called you to be. whatever that may be, whatever ministry he have called you to be in. You are that. You are beautiful. You have confidence in yourself. You need to love yourself like you never loved before. And something I have learned over the years, the 4 years I have been doing this, I've learned a lot of us already had we didn't have no confidence in ourselves. Many of us already had a hopeless life. Many of us was already depressed, distressed, and all of that stuff prior. So with that being said, don't put it on this STD. Most of us end up getting to this situation because we didn't have, we was already dealing with these things. So we got to understand sometimes we open ourselves up to things, especially when you're not in a good space. Because let's be honest, most of us who contract this from somebody, we wouldn't even talk to them what we know now, we wouldn't have dared laid our bodies down for them. We wouldn't dared. Or even put ourselves in a room. Now, if you was raped or molested, that's a different situation. You can't control somebody taking advantage of you, okay? But I'm talking to my consensual, we wouldn't have did it. Because we felt it in our gut. We felt it in our gut, it's something wrong with you. Or your mama said, you better leave that boy alone. Or your daddy said, I don't like that boy. I don't like that nigga. We're going to just be real, I don't like him. I don't like that joker. I don't like that jerk. I don't like him. It's something about him. Or your friend like, girl, he off. He off. I don't know what it is. Yeah, you're right. It's about open doors. Absolutely. Remember that we have control over our doors. You got control over your gates. You got control over your life. So from this point on, from having an STD or never having an STD and trying to prevent from getting one, you have control. But without knowledge, you will perish. That's a little scripture there, okay? Just forewarn you. Lack of knowledge, y'all. We cannot lack knowledge. If you know anybody, and this is my motto, if you're going to be sexually active at any time in your life, you must know about sexual health. You must know about reproductive health. You must. That means your kids need to know about this because one day they're going to bust it open. Just simple as that. Only if they're going to be Mormons or whatever, nuns or whatever. Okay? Other than that, or they committing themselves to singleness and they're not ever having sex. Outside of that, still that don't matter because if you're going to be, interacting, a simple kiss, that's all it takes. It's all it takes. It don't take all these extra things that we think. Foreplay, all it takes. He rubbing it on it. It's all it takes. All it takes. It don't take nothing. And we don't think like that, so we need to, all right? Any other questions or concerns, guys? Thank you so much, love. Amen. I love that. Absolutely. Any other questions, concerns? Girl, let me tell you, they never told us. I don't know your outlook, but they always told us that condoms are not 100%. We tend to think they are because we're not fully educated. But from the time that I was in school, and I'll speak from my standpoint, that they was like, use condoms. They're not 100, but they will protect you more than anything. But we also have to understand many STDs are skin to skin. And at that, a lot of people think oral sex, even y'all know when I was younger, which I'm 30, they thought all the boys in high school thought oral sex was safe sex. They were like, well, she just sucked on it and I'm good. Boy, she got something in her mouth, you in trouble. A lot of people didn't think you can get STDs in your mouth. Lies from the pit. The devil is a lie. Oral sex is not safe sex. It's the most risky sex. I'm going to tell you that. Oral sex is more risky than anything. Our mouths are very sensitive. We're constantly having cuts. We constantly biting on the side of our mouth. It's a quick way into your bloodstream. Quick way to your brain. It's interesting. A lot of us don't understand, especially a woman's vagina. It has a chemical in it that will kill dang near anything. We're more protected doing genital. Not saying that it's not possible. You still gonna get an STD. But our genitals, like women genitals, are very much like, it can cut up some stuff, stop some stuff, hinder some stuff, Yeah, in my day, we thought only about pregnancy and AIDS. You're absolutely right. In the 90s, sexual health was just coming on the scene because HIV and AIDS literally took us by storm. So at the end of the day, condoms was the way to reduce transmission for HIV and AIDS. That is the biggest transmission prevention. But now the biggest transmission prevention for HIV and AIDS is number one, that partner getting undetectable, meaning taking their medicine consistently and going to their doctor. If they're undetectable, they will not pass the virus. Let me tell you this. If you're dating somebody and they are undetectable, you will never get the virus. You won't. The virus will not pass. And then what else you can do just in case, something happened to health, something get compromised, you take PrEP. PrEP will prevent you from getting it ever. And I'm a strong believer in PrEP. Everybody do your research on PrEP. Right now, if you live in Atlanta, Chicago, anywhere that's heavily bound, especially big cities, make sure you're doing your job, because many people are still not getting tested for HIV. They are terrified. They're absolutely terrified.
Incoming call. Press Uconnect button to answer.
I don't know who's calling me. Hold on 1 second.
Hello? Hello?
All right, I'm sorry, y'all. Small cities too. Absolutely with small cities. But I also want to promote, because many people in big cities, we get ignorant, especially in Atlanta. Atlanta numbers are high. Washington, D.C. numbers are high. New York is high. And people be out here busting open and not thinking. Small cities is because they don't have the resources. They don't have the education. The health department is not big. It's just not. And that makes it very difficult. And I am not against getting into small cities and giving them information, but it also goes into their government and making sure they're getting what they need, and knowing where to go. And also we got to realize many small cities are very traditional, and it makes it very hard to talk about sexual health or any reproductive health, just because they're old school. And when you're old school, people just like, you don't talk about nothing. And it makes it very difficult. So that's why I'm kind of promoting the big cities, because when you're in a big city, the resources are there, all this stuff like that. And it's no reason for you to be taking that risk. There's no reason. How do the do it by zip codes? What you mean? Do what by zip codes? I'm not sure what you mean. Yeah. But I love you guys. I'm about to, after this question, I'm going to go. I have to do a session. What's your question? Explain that again, brother. I'm not quite sure what you meant. Y'all, these things are the bomb. Let's see. It's baby food. I eat it. It's only 60 calories, and this is organic. And I ain't gonna lie, nothing in a tube is really organic like that. So that's just my motto. If it can sit on the shelf, to me, it ain't organic. Long. Organic stuff spoils. But I'm gonna eat it. It was only 79 cents for them. Okay. All right, brother. I'm not sure how did they get the numbers by zip codes? They do that when you go to the health departments and you go to the doctors. They have to report. The STDs that's reported is gonorrhea, chlamydia, HIV, and syphilis. They are reportable. And Hep C used to be, but Hep C is not curable now. But those are reportable STDs. Herpes is not a reportable STD. But and trichomoniasis, they are all reportable STDs, and they have to report it in every county. That's how you get your numbers. They report them. If you want to see your numbers, all you can do is go to Google, look up your county, you can see your recent numbers. So they're probably, the numbers may be 2018 maybe. They may have the 2019. They're pretty behind most of the time. You're welcome. But all right, guys, I love y'all. I hope this helped y'all in so many ways. I may jump back on here later on tonight, so just keep your eye open. I'll schedule it if that's the case, to jump back on and answer any other questions. No, I'm here for you. I'm here to support you. I'm here for anybody who have any STI or STD. If you have any friends, family who dealt with a gonorrhea, chlamydia, syphilis, have HIV, have AIDS, and really is struggling with this, living after it, and just need some support, I'm here. Tell them to go to my website, www.stdlifecoach.com, to get everything. Make sure y'all get y'all tickets for the tour, and I will talk to y'all soon. Bye-bye.